Across the world, we have just had Black Friday sales over the course of a few days, and I'm sure as a coach, you have put a few offers and Black Friday deals out into the world, and you've either had a handful of people or you've had 0 people come through the door. Either way, there's probably a high percentage that you have not actually met your expectations, maybe feeling slightly disheartened and also not confident slightly if you haven't had the numbers you wanted to come through. So this video is to just explain why that might be, to hopefully help you in the future. On the next Black Friday, you're going to have more success with that. My name is Troy Nixon. I'm here to help you grow and develop your business without burning yourself into the ground. So essentially, if you've put out a Black Friday offer or an offer in general across the year and it's flopped in a lot of people's words, or just hasn't met your expectations and done as well as you want, and again, knocked your confidence, a few things have to happen before that offer is actually put out. If you put an offer out and you view that as just one sort of situation, one snapshot of your day or your week or your year, and it doesn't do very well, you will see that as a flop, yes, 100%. But it's really important that we now zoom out and see the bigger picture of what's really going on and why that potentially hasn't done as well as we'd liked it to have been. Essentially, I've mentioned this many times on this channel, is that social media and getting people into your business works on a conveyor belt. And if we want that end result, which is people coming into sales calls or coming into the business, there has to be certain components on this conveyor belt that need to be put in place before they can be put together and actually have that end result. We can't just put all our expectations on just having an end result without actually putting pieces onto the conveyor belt to then be assembled and create the end result. So, for example, if you've had a flop for your Black Friday offer, you need to ask yourself the questions: have I built authority with my audience? Have I, one, shown that I can help people just like them achieve exactly what they want by solving the problems that they exactly have? Okay, showing authority through other people and working with other people just like them to actually show that social proof. Or the second version of authority is actually putting yourself on display on your social media and saying, hey, this is where I was. I had this problem. This is how I did X, Y, and Z, and I got the solution. I'm now an authority in this market. Again, it doesn't really matter whether it's you or a client. If you don't have much social proof, then yeah, more emphasis on you and your journey, which is absolutely okay. If not, you've got social proof with others. That's absolutely perfect. Next is going to be building trust, building a relationship, building rapport with people. Again, if you just, let's just say you put an offer out. You create a social media account on day 1, on day 2, you put an offer out. Would you expect anyone to buy from you? No, because they have no idea who they are. There's no relationship built there. And the same applies with potentially your profile if this has happened to you. If you haven't built that relationship and that rapport and that connection and that interpersonal one-to-one time with the people of your audience, then yeah, of course they wouldn't buy from you. Just because there's an offer out there doesn't mean that people are automatically going to buy for you. Again, these are parts of the components that need to be on there. So number 1, have I built authority within the market? And 2, have I built a connection and rapport and a relationship with these people moving in? And then second, have we now actually, spent consistent time on social media prior to this? I know for a fact that previously I used to maybe be very inconsistent on social media, then put an offer out there, which I'd built up myself with these high expectations, and nothing would come through the door. But then when I gave it an objective view and zoomed out, I was like, do you know what? I've not actually been on like the 5 days prior, or I've not actually done X, Y, and Z. I've not built the authority there. Again, it's a fine line when it comes to your marketing and actually building the rapport with people, but just making sure that you are having a good mix of everything moving forwards when it comes to consistency, building relationships, and also having that authority within the market so that when you do put the offer out, there's a higher chance that people are going to buy into you. And then the final point as well, if this one offer hasn't worked this time, that doesn't mean that offers won't work in the future. I think the most important part is, and I know I felt guilty of this in the past, is we want to fix this offer now. We want to make sure that, okay, let's try and get someone through the door at least for this one. But again, we've put the offer out. There's not much we can do except learn from this and apply it to the next one. So just now, again, with an objective view, find out, what have I missed on here? What potentially haven't I done or have done that has allowed me not to actually get people through the door? So you can then apply what you've learned from this time round to then actually put it into the next one moving forward, so there's a higher chance of success. But again, final point from me, there is times when you put an offer out there and no one will buy it, no matter what you do. So again, it is literally just a shot in the dark some of the time. So, but the best thing you can do is put your best foot forward, learn from what you've done this time, and then next year or next offer, you'll be far more equipped and your expectations will be managed as well. If you found this has helped, please leave it in the comments. If you have or haven't had people come through on offers and you know what that has been, reasons why, it'd be great to see in the comments just to help other people as well. And of course, any content you want to see in here, just let me know.